Moatoh here. I've got a beautiful Christmas piece for you. I discovered it as a 17-year-old organist. It's in both the Anglican and the Methodist hymn book. I'll show you the music in a second. It's actually a Polish song turned into a hymn in 1855. It has 4 really beautiful characteristics. Very simple in the key of C, but number 1, we're going to use a lot of inverted thirds, which I think is a beautiful figure. Number 2, a lot of implied chords. You play 2 strings, I hear 4. The third thing is a beautiful rising scale line, and the fourth thing is a very unusual chord, which I'm looking forward to describing to you. Got to thank Justin Sanderco for inspiring me to do this. He's got a wonderful site. I've learned a couple of pieces from him, and after seeing him, that's the first time I really thought I could arrange this for you. So thanks, Justin. I made a couple of changes to, in my view, enhance the beauty, and I will explain them to you as we go along. Here's the second page with Silent Night included. Just use a screen grabber. Stop this tape, grab the 2 pieces, rotate them once, and you've got them. For a keyboard player, if someone joins you, this is a beautiful piece for 2 instruments. 2 quick points I want to make. For your interest, this is a Steinberger Synapse. It's my go-to guitar. It does absolutely everything. I just love it. The second thing is, earlier in 2009, I had carpal tunnel surgery on both hands. The recovery time is 2 to 3 years. The surgeon saved my hands, and I'm grateful, but my range of motion is a little limited, so my error rate is higher than usual. I'm going to play it probably not perfectly, but you'll certainly get the idea. Okay, now for the opening. It's a little bit churchy, and it's a fairly common thing in church. They're starting on the G open, and the F on the 3rd fret of the 4th string, and then we're going to go around the E, which we want to hit ultimately. So it's F, D, which is an open string, and at last, we've got a C chord. That's the opening. 2 inverted thirds. Now watch this chord. The index finger is tucked behind because here's what happens to the chord. Turns into a G, so you've always got to tuck that. Okay, now a bit of counterpoint. And that's an E minor, you can hit those strings. Then an F inverted third with the F on the bottom. Inverted thirds. A little churchy again. Second time through, same thing. Only this. Note this chord. Little finger extends onto the 2nd string, also on the 3rd fret. I'll explain it later. Then a nice end to this passage. That's an inverted third, just lift off it. Okay, next. This is the tough part to get my mind around anyway. It is a half-step walk up on the bottom, but it's a dropping scale line, a downward scale line on a rising basis. It goes up the scale. So here's the way it's going to go. C first, then an F, F sharp, A minor, F, that chord, I'll try to do it a little faster. A minor. You can do that if you want to, or you can do it up first. Give you a chance to stop and breathe. We're very near the end. Then you do this again. Only with the 2/3 fret notes. Now. Quick explanation of the way I ended. It's called a slam harmonic or spank harmonic. It comes from Jude Gold at Guitar Player magazine. He's the one who made the point, and I was really impressed by this. You know, when you play a harmonic, it's almost always one string or a couple of strings on the same open, right? However, in this case, here we got a key of C. So we got an open string and a first fret and a second fret and a third fret. And Jude Gold was the first person to me who said out loud, if you want to do the harmonic, average them. And so there's the octave, and this is about the place to hit. You get a really nice C. The reason is that harmonics are pure. You either get them or you don't. You don't get them a half note flat, so it doesn't matter. If you've got enough power to pick them off, then you've got it. Now, that's what we're going to do on this one, except here's the chord. I want that G on top for a reason, because there's the chord strummed down here. Now I want individual notes. First one I want is the C, which is the second string. Right there. So I dampen the top string, and then I slam. There it is. Got to be right on to get it. Then I put the little finger down again, hit where the G is, and then on the 20th fret, and I found this out by just testing. Hear that? That is a ninth to the C, and so this is what you end up with. Which is a lovely way to end. It harkens back to that chord. Now, a quick word about the chord. This is a beautiful thing because, first of all, E minor, and when you add this, it's an E minor flat 7, and so it's fine. It fits in here. Now, the other thing this is, I can't believe this. There's a C, C9. And so it's both chords at once. That's why it catches your ear, at least it caught mine. I think it'll catch your audience as well. Unusual chord, entirely appropriate as a passing tone. And that's it. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you will do whatever you like with this to make it better. In the meantime, though, happy holidays to you, and thanks.